Hello guys, welcome to Ikara Technology. So today we will see interfaces in C Sharp. First, let us know what is interface. Interface is a part of abstraction. Like there are two parts in abstraction. One is abstract and the other is interface. Okay? Abstract do not come under full abstraction. Interface comes in full abstraction. Now, let me tell you how. In abstract, we give a body to the methods. We do not give implementation inside the body. Mainly, we give it body. But here in abstract, we do not even give a body to it. Okay? We do not even define the body in interface. If you see here in basic structure, here is the public interface. We do not define the class here. We directly define the interface by using interface keyword. Okay. Then here is a declare method, no implementation. Here we are not giving it a body, means we are not defining the curly brackets. We define it in abstract. Okay. And interface is also similar to abstract, but we use override keyword in that. We don't use it in this. Okay. In this, we just whatever is the name of the interface, we use the name of that method below in whatever class the interface will be inherited. And the advantage of interface is that we can inherit multiple classes. Means we can inherit two class from one class like this. Okay. Interface declaration. So I have shown you the structure. Now interface declaration. Interfaces are declared using the interface keyword followed by the interface name, like I'm a interface in this example. Okay. By convention, interface names in C Sharp typically start with an uppercase I. We start with I. If you don't use it, then it will be fine, but we use it so that it gets defined and we can understand that this is interface because of I, means the I we use in caps. This is like a class name. I my interface is a name. We cannot call it class name, but we because we do not define the class here. So this is the interface name. So we write my interface. Okay. Then here is a scenario related to a payment term related to the payment processing system. You are developing a payment processing system for an e-commerce platform. The system must support different payment platforms such as credit card, PayPal, and bank transfer. In the future, new payment method might be added. Now, what happens in the future? Some things gets updated. Payment method changes like Bitcoin and Apple Pay. To make the system flexible and extendable, you can use an interface that defines the contract for the payment method. For payment method, we can define the interface like this. Okay. So we are using interface. So we have taken this example in our Visual Studio Code. Okay. If you see here, here first our using system has came. Then here we have created our interface. What? iPayment interface. Inside that there is a void process payment. We have given it parameters. Okay. We do not define the body here. Now, if you look here, next is our interface, which is iLogging. Now, when we make payment, then a message comes, okay? Log. It is called log, whatever message comes while paymenting, where is payment is sent or payment is received, okay? So we call it log, okay? So the message comes in log, okay? Log payment. Then public class credit card. Here we have defined the class. Now from this class, the credit card class, we are inheriting both the above interfaces. What is it? It is multiple inheritance, which only happens in interface. Okay, which only happens in interface and not in others. Then the next is our public void process payment. Look here. Here, then we have given parameters. If you look here, then here I will tell you one thing. Pay attention. Here loop void process payment. Okay, void process payment. Then here is a parameter. Then what is here? Public void process payment. We can make it without interface also. But why we still use interface? Because to maintain a code, okay, to keep things properly, okay, for that we use this. Now we are using this so that whichever class are there, whatever number of classes are there, they all should use this thing, okay. They should use it by inheriting it and do implementation of them, means whatever implementation will be there, everyone will have their different implementation. No one will have the same. We are giving them this interface so that the code should be maintained. Every class should use these things. If we do not make it in process payment method, then what happens, in some class process payment is there, in some class process pay, in some class we write payment, so we write it by ourselves. So what are we doing here? To maintain the code properly, to make it understandable for the system, we are making an interface, okay? We made it in simple way. We make it in a simple way only. It is not necessary to make it by inheriting it, but we are inheriting it so that things should be used by every class and implement it on their own. But only one thing, this thing, okay? Like the process of credit card payment is this is the payment of PayPal like this, okay. Then comes our log payment, which has came from iLogging. It has came from iLogging. Then here a message will come that credit log, whatever message, whatever amount is credited. Then here which is of iPayment, PayPal log, that will come, okay. So it is like that, that in interface multiple inheritance happens, and interface is used to properly maintain the code. Like every class can show their own implementation, okay, but they should use the same name. Did you understand? Interface is also like a blueprint. If you see, we are just doing their own implementation. As I told you, that it is similar to abstract. In that, override keyword was used after using the abstract, but here nothing is used in it. In this, we create a simple method in it, but name we use from the above, okay, so that the code should be properly maintained. If I start creating it by our own, then here pay will come. Sometimes process payment will be sometime it will be process, somewhere it will be payment. So by inheriting it, what are we doing by inheriting it? We are using its name properly in every class and all implementing separately. So what will I do here? With this, let me start and show you. Look here, there is a class program, then here is our main method. Inside the main method, we have created the object of both the classes, okay. We have created the object for both the classes because it is not static. And here, through object, we are calling the methods and passing its parameter like above. If you see here in PayPal, there are parameters here. So we have passed 200.50 m. Why we took m here? Because this is in decimal. It is in decimal. In decimal, the suffix should be m at the end. Okay. Here, if you see, we start this. Let's start this. This should happen. Then window arrow. I will take it here. Sorry. 1 second. Minimize window arrow. Okay. If you see here, what will we do? Let's forward it. It has gone forward. Now here comes our object of credit card. Now look here, process credit card payment of $150. Okay. Now if I take it inside, then what did it came here? Then where did it came? In which class did it came? In the credit card class. Okay. Now it has came in the credit card class. Then we will forward it. Credit card log. Credit card payment of $150 was successful. Okay. Then next, here we have the object of another class. Now here we will go back inside this method in process payment. Where does process payment came? In PayPal. Earlier it went to credit card class. Now it goes in PayPal. Now here, because both are different classes, all have their own implementation, both have different objects, both values are defined separately in main method. Then here processing PayPal payment of 200 and $50. Okay. Then next we will move forward. Then comes PayPal log. PayPal payment of $200.50 was successful. Understand how we put things together by multiple inheritance. Okay. Here the code is understandable. If you see that, then the code is easy to understand. That yes, its message is this. This is the message of PayPal, the log payment. This is the message of PayPal. Properly, it is understandable. Code is properly maintained. Any new person can also understand this. So interface basically used so that every class has their own implementation. Should use proper same name everywhere, means use things as a blueprint properly, like the process payment here. Also we are using it by inheriting I payment. Then here in paper also we are using it. Here if you see below, but their implementation is different. We can also write it in simple way, but it is also in simple way only if you look, but we are inheriting it from here. Okay. If we write in a simple way, then sometimes there are changes in the name. Process payment, sometimes it is payment, sometimes it is process, like this. So by using one name, by inheriting from here, you are making a simple method from here, means using its name, creating a method and implementing it of their respective classes. Do you understand what is interface? Interface is also like interface is a part of a abstraction, okay? And we call it full abstraction because here we do not define the body. Did you understand? And the main advantage of the interface is that we can do multiple inheritance with it, which does not happen anywhere else, okay? And here if you see, this code has its explanation below, so you can understand from here as well. Then here, next there are tasks below which you have to practice properly. Okay, so today we saw interface in C Sharp. Thank you.